Okay, hello adults, it's my first session with you. So, mine's sessions are going to be a little bit different. So you'll have 2 sessions a week as normal, that'll be about 45 minutes. Before each session, I'd like you to do your own 15-minute warm-up, so 15 minutes of, well, I don't know what condition you're in, I don't know if you've got any injuries, I don't know your surroundings or anything like that, so it's pretty hard. But what I do know is every single adult that has walked in this building and that has trained, I feel comfortable that you can warm yourselves up happily before starting a session, okay? So before each session, so part of the 45 minutes will be 15 minutes of your warm-up, your stretches and everything like that. I've stretched before I've come on the mat, I've done 15 minutes of stretching and I will before each session. So before you put on each video then, I'd like you to do your 15-minute, or even if you watch the video while you're doing your stretches and then go back to it for when you're doing it. So it's up to you, but as long as you know you're warmed up and you feel comfortable with being able to start the session. Okay, so you'll have 2 sessions a week. One will always be a fitness session. So that can be anything from, so I've already put one out on Facebook and it'll be something like that. So it will just be probably a shorter video than longer. So I don't feel like you need a half-an-hour video. Well, obviously it's different between juniors and adults. If I tell you to do something, I feel confident that you're able to go and do it. I don't need to show exactly how each thing needs to be done. So if I tell you to do 5 press-ups and 5 sit-ups and 5 star jumps, I shouldn't need to go through how to do 5 press-ups, how to do 5 sit-ups, how to do 5 star jumps. I'm confident you know how to do it. So in the fitness sessions, there might be a little bit shorter videos, but it might literally just be me showing you the board, showing you how to do each thing, showing you how to set up the timer and everything, and then go. So the sessions will be about half an hour, but the videos may not be. Okay, and it's the same for some of the other ones. I believe that you don't need to be shown how to do every little thing, but it's just that little bit of a reminder for when you come on and watch it. So this video is not really a lesson, more of a guideline of how you should run your lesson to do at home, basically. So you'll have 1 fitness session and then 1 other. So today it's just going to be a nice, easy one. For the first one, it's just going to be combinations. So there's 5 combinations to do, and I want you to spend 5 minutes on each. So 2.5 minutes on one side, 2.5 minutes on the other. It's that simple. 5 combinations, all that, that's half an hour. So it should be, if you want to spend longer, that's completely fine. If you want to set a timer up, so you know all the timings and that, if you want to just go off your head and do it, it's completely fine as well. But if you haven't already done your 15-minute warm-up, start, because obviously it's the first week, and you didn't know, do your 15-minute warm-up now and then come back to the video. But apart from that, if you have done your 15-minute warm-up, then we're going to jump straight into it. So you've got 5 combinations, and that's all this session's going to be. So hands by your sides, feet together, and bow. So obviously, I don't know your surroundings, you do. If you feel not confident with one of the moves, so one of the moves in one of them is a spinning back fist. If you feel like you don't have enough space or anything, some might be able to, some might not. If you don't do nothing, don't not do the combination, but change it. Maybe go over a different one or make up your own combination. Just watch out for your surroundings. Be careful, you know it better than if you feel. Also, if you've got any injuries and say you've got an injury in your leg and we're doing kicks or anything, change the combination or don't do the session. You don't have to do it, but obviously watch the session and see how it is. If you can change it and you can modify some things, that's completely fine, but if not, just jump straight into it. So first combination, we're going to have our left leg in front, fists up. I'm going to go for a front punch, back snap kick, back punch, back knee strike. 1, 2, 3, 4. So, some points about these moves. I'm quite happy that you know your punches, it's simple, in front of the face. The snap kick, come straight out, toes pointing up to the sky, make sure it's in line with your belt, or you're probably not wearing a gi, so belly button. And your knee strike, make sure those toes are pointing to the floor. So as it comes up, if you see the knees straight down, okay? If we come up and those toes are in front, ooh, I need to work on my balance. If we would come out and those toes are in front, then you're going to collide with your toes before you hit with your knee. We obviously don't want that. It's a knee strike, not a toe strike. So from there, 5 minutes working on 1, 2, 3, 4, about 2 minutes 30 on that, and then swap legs, and it's the exact same with the other. So front punch, back snap kick, back punch, back knee strike. Okay, so it's your choice whether you want to watch the video, watch all 5 combinations and then do it, or you want to do the first 5 minutes, then come back and do the next one, 5 minutes, next one, 5 minutes. It's completely up to you. Also, if you feel like you're getting stuck on the combinations, you can also pause video, come back, rewatch it, just go over. But it's as simple as that. So, from left side, 1, 2, 3, 4. From right side, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's combination 1. If you want to do it now, pause the video. If you just want to watch them all first, I'm going to move on to number 2. So, number 2 is going to be a little bit different from a normal. Some moves that we don't normally do. So, we'll start off and it's going to be a close quarters combination. So, what I mean by that is the partner or whoever's attacking, so imagine there's someone attacking you, they're going to be nice and close into you. So, you want your hands nice and up now. We're not nice and relaxed as if they're far away. Okay, they're nice and close. So, we're coming up with our fists nice and close to our head. So, the first one is we're going to do a back side knee block. So, our back knee is coming up to the side. Okay, so it's a block with that knee. So in case a roundhouse kick or a move like that comes in, that back knee is coming up to the side to block it. Okay, so it's as simple as comes up in line with the waist and back down again. Move back so you can see. If you see where my feet are, when that block comes up, it comes back to exactly where it starts again. I'm not coming up and moving out. I'm not coming out to the side with it. From there, up and back down. Okay, so you're actually blocking with your shin there. So it blocks up, collides, and then comes back again. Okay? So remember the fists are staying in nice and tight. So you've blocked that first move. When it comes up, then we're coming across with a front elbow. Okay? So this is why I want the fist nice and high. So obviously if the fists come down nice and low, and I have to come all the way up and around, it's a lot easier than from there keeping my fist nice and close, and it's around from there. Nice and simple. So from there we've got 1, then from there the front elbow comes around, and now we're moving forwards and striking with the back of the elbow. So we're striking forwards. Okay? So from there we come up with 1, we've come around, nice little slide forwards, coming forwards, and after that we're going to come back with this fist to the beginning, and as it comes back, snapping forwards. So from there we've blocked, we've striked again, and now we're pushing them back to get them out of our distance. Okay? After you've done that kick, those fists can come back down again, because you know they've moved further away. But we start with our fists up. 1, 2, 3. As this fist comes back, snapping forwards, and we come back again. So using that thrust to push it away. Usually with a thrust kick, we land forwards, but we're not going to with this one, because obviously we're not moving into, we're not being aggressive, we're coming forwards, we want to stay back, we want to stay away from that move. So from there, I'm coming from this angle, 1, 2, little slide forward. So from there, I'm not going massive. From there, nice and little, we come around there. From there, that fist comes back, snap, and straight back again. Okay, if you want to snap and you've got enough room, slide back again. So you're moving even further away from that target. Okay, if you haven't, snap and straight back there again. Okay, so the full combination. 1, 2, 3, 4. If it's from the other side, back knee, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's combination 2. If you want to pause the video and go over it now, off you go. If not, combination number 3. Okay, so combination number 3, got our left leg in front and our fists up. From there, front punch, front inside crescent kick, back. There we go. I haven't got the best handwriting, so it's a little bit hard for me to read myself there. It's one thing I do struggle with. So we're actually going to go for a double front punch. Okay, so it's 2 nice little small ones. So from there, 1, 2, nice and small. And as soon as we've done that, 1, 2, we're going for the inside crescent kick. And as soon as that lands, we're going for a back punch stepping forwards. Okay, so we've got 1, 2, so it's the disorientate. Then they're coming in, that crescent kick is a block, believe it or not. So if they're coming in with an attack, so if they're coming in striking forwards or anything like that, blocking, but as soon as that foot touches the floor, we're coming straight forwards and in. So we're pushing. So usually when we land that inside crescent kick, I'll move back so you can see, focus on my foot. Usually when we land that inside crescent kick, we plant it back down there, ready. Now when we land, we're going to land on those toes. So we're landing ready to push forwards. So from there, we've got 1, 2, inside crescent kick, toes to push forwards. Okay? Now as soon as we push forwards with that fist, we want to come straight back again. So from there, 1, 2. We can slide forwards with those if you want to, as if you're moving forwards. If you haven't got the space, it's completely fine. Just 1, 2, inside crescent kick. We're not going as high as we can. We're attacking chest. It's in between belt and shoulder height. Okay, so we're blocking with it. We don't want to go over and beyond. It's just in between. 1, 2, block, land on those toes, and we push forwards with that fist. If you can't push forwards or you haven't got enough space, 1, 2, crescent kick, punch. Okay? If we swap over with the other leg in front, same again, 1, 2, inside crescent kick, land on those toes, and pushing forwards with that punch. We're striking forwards, we're taking that opportunity. Okay? Same again, 1, 2, inside crescent kick, punch. That's combination number 3. Okay, combination number 4. We get a little bit more advanced now. So if you're already here, or if you haven't, pause the video, watch number 3. Ready to move on? So combination number 4. Start with the left leg in front and my fists up. We're going for high X block. So we've blocked that move, okay? From there, obviously, there's 2 different ways you can do it. So from there, we're having our left leg in front. Our left arm is going to go on the bottom of the X block, okay? And I'll show you why in a minute. So from there, left arm on the bottom. So we're not coming up that way with our right arm, we're coming up with our left arm on the bottom. Okay? And that's because after that, so we're imagining that we've blocked that move from there. Okay? So we've blocked that hammer fist or whatever's coming, that attack. This arm, we're going to imagine, we're going to grab hold of that arm there. So that arm's come in and we've grabbed hold there. Okay? Because from there now, this arm is going to come forwards with an elbow and come and strike in. Okay? So imagine that from there we've grabbed that arm, so as this elbow is coming in, this arm is going to pull that arm towards you in that waist. So if I've come in there, I'm going to get pulled in now, forwards, so it's from there. So my head's being moved forwards, so I'm pulling that opponent into that strike, they're coming straight into it. Okay? So from there, if the other arm's on the top, okay, then it's pulling the other way, isn't it? But I want to step forwards with the move, okay? So if I step forwards and use that arm, it doesn't really quite work. So that's why we want the left arm on the bottom. So we come up with that X block, we grab hold, we come forwards, we slide with that elbow. This arm is coming back to the hip, okay? So you're striking around, okay? Then from there, we're going to let go with this arm, we're going to twist those hips, and we're going to push forward with that punch. Okay? So from that left arm in front, comes up, make sure that left arm is on the bottom, we grab, we step forward, and we come around with elbow, we twist those hips then, and we push forwards with that punch. Okay? Nice and simple. So if we've got the right leg in front, we want the right arm at the bottom, remember? So if we come up then, and I grab, then when I step forwards, the elbow's coming in the other way. Okay? So whichever leg's in front is the same arm is going to be underneath. So I have my right leg in front, right arm's going to be underneath. I take hold, I step forwards, and then my hips twist, my hips twist, and I come from there, straight back around with that punch again. Okay, if you have a look, I'm twisting those hips. So I'm up on my ankle again, on those toes, pushing those hips forwards. So I've come around, there we go, pushing forwards with that punch. Okay? From there, that is combination number 4. Combination number 5, if you're ready. If you're not, pause the video, off you go. Okay, so the last one. So this has got a spinning back fist involved. So obviously, if you haven't got enough space, then either go back through the other ones or make up your own combination. But if you do, this is combination number 5. So spinning back fist, we start off with the left leg in front, fists up. Okay? That leg comes around, and we come to the back. Okay, so spinning back fist is quite, it's not a complicated move, but there's a lot of different things that you need to get to grips with. So from there, when that back leg comes around, okay, look at my head. My head is always facing forwards. So when I get to that point where I can't see anymore, my head twists around the whole way, so I'm looking forwards again. I don't twist my head nice and slow. I'm there. So that opponent is looking, they're straight in front of you. So you're always looking at them. As soon as you get past that point where you can't see anymore, that's when that head twists back forwards again. So from there, my leg comes around, my head twists, and then I come through with the fist. Okay? So from there, facing forwards, facing forwards, facing forwards, twist, and come through. Okay? Now with those legs, we want to land as if we've got our right leg in front. So as we come through, it's there. We're not landing in a straight line, we're not landing all the way over there, right leg in front to me. If you're having a problem with the spinning back fist, get used to landing with that other leg in front. So, if you can, in front of a mirror helps so you can see your legs and everything like that. But from there, straight around, land. So if you have a look at my elbow now, here's another big point. My arm isn't directly straight, it's slightly bent a little bit, okay? It just helps with, obviously you'll put your elbow out. If you hit something nice and straight with that power, you will put your elbow out. That's why we have a slight bend in it when we come around. So from there, we come around, there. My other fist stays in nice and tight. Okay, now as soon as I've done that, I'm going to come into a version of a back fist, okay? So all a back fist means is you're striking with the back of your fist. Now we've done a spinning back fist where the arm comes from the side. This one will come in around and forwards. So we're still striking with the back of the fist, but we're going that way rather than coming around from the side. So from there, we come around, back fist, and it comes under and there. So it's your choice. I like to slide forwards a little in case you can't get the distance, but obviously I'm sure that you've seen in most of my combinations, I'm sliding or moving forwards. That's just how I like my combinations. If you don't and you prefer to just come through without the step forwards, that's completely up to you. But from there, we come around, spinning back fist. The fist comes under, we strike. Then we come back again. From there, we're going for a side kick. So we're not doing a stepping forward side kick where we come through. It's just from there, across, out, and back again. So we're pushing away that target again. So from there, we come around for the spinning back fist. We come through, we step through with a side kick. So that side kick, that leg comes up across the body. Now look where that back foot is. That back foot is facing to the side. If we have that leg in front anyway, that foot should already be facing to the side. So you're already in the position. That knee comes to the side and we push out. Now if you have a look, I'll come from the side so you can see, when that leg comes across and pushes out, my back is going into a straight line. Helps with your balance. So I come to the side, I push out, and I'm back there again. I don't just come up, I'm there. That's where you'll hurt yourself and damage the inside. Okay, your groin. So from there, we come back, we strike, we land back down again. So from there, left leg in front, I come around, I strike, back fist, there, and down. If I have my right leg in front, I come around, I strike, back fist, there. Okay? So from there, that's your fifth combination. Left leg in front, come around. Oh, messed that one up. I come around, back fist, I come over, side kick, and land. If I do it with the right leg in front, from there I come around, back fist, over, side kick. Okay, so those are your 5 combinations for this week. Nice and simple, easy combinations. Some are a little bit harder than the others, but if you watch the video closely and you rewatch it over, it'll help massively. Okay, apart from that, that's this week's lesson. 5 minutes on each one. Off you go. Hands to your sides, feet together. Bow.